Hi, Angelica here, and in this video I wanted to talk about achieving your short-term goals. And as it's coming up to Christmas, I think it's quite an apt subject to be talking about. So I'm just going to go through the 7 of them and then maybe talk a bit more in depth about each one. So the first one is, what do you want? You need to have a goal in place and then decide what it is you want. Secondly, write your goals down on paper, and there is a big reason for this. You can't just have it in your mind because your goals will change. Write it down on paper. The third one is determine the price you have to pay for it. It doesn't have to be monetary, it can be another price. Fourthly, make a plan. List the things that are most important to you, and that way you'll be able to see which sort of goal you're going to choose. And number 5, take action of some kind immediately. It doesn't matter what it is, even if it's something really, really small and you think doesn't matter at all. Just stepping out and taking action is going to make all the difference. And the 6.6 is take action daily. You have to do something daily, even if it is baby steps. You've got to do something every single day, because the day that you don't do something, you'll find yourself starting all the way back at the beginning, and you don't want to feel like that. And the 7th step is never quit. Never quit, because you will never know how near you were towards attaining your goal. And quitting is the most destructive thing you can ever do. And once you quit, you'll find yourself doing it again and again and again. And it's not positive, and we want to be positive, don't we? We want to have that money in, or whatever we desire, our goals for Christmas, so that we can enjoy ourselves, our families can enjoy themselves, and they can enjoy us because we are happy. So just briefly, I want to go through the points. So number 1, what do we want? It's what we would like more than what do we want. Because if we are really desperate about something and we desperately want something, we're just not going to get it, because our energies are going to be full of desperation. So we want to have something that is positive towards us, something that we can feel positive about, because it will be much easier to attain. And secondly, write your goals down on paper. Why do we do this? Well, if we have a thought in our head, we have millions of thoughts in our head. So I could say today, oh yes, I'm going to earn $100 today. That's my target. And then something will happen. I suddenly got to go and pick up my son from doing something else, and the day is gone and I haven't done anything, and that $100, what I planned, has gone out of the window. But if I write it down, I am writing down something that I really want, and it's flowing through my subconscious, and I'm putting it into my conscious mind, and it is there on paper. I can see it, and even if I don't do it today, it's there, and I know that I will do it tomorrow. Now 3, determine the price you have to pay for it. I know that it can be really difficult if you are running your own business to be able to juggle everything, because there are so many things you need to do. You have to run your household, you have to look after the kids, you have to take them here and there, you've got to do your own stuff. There is always a price to pay, and it's not necessarily monetary. My price that I have to pay is actually having to tell the kids in the afternoon that I can't always be with them. I've got to work, and that is a big price. It's a big price to me because I don't like it. But in order for me to achieve my goals, I have to do it, and I do it, and I do achieve what I need to achieve. So remember, there will be a price, but you just go ahead, and when you've achieved that goal, you'll realise that that price was a very small price to pay, and next time you might not have to do it. Your price will get lower and lower as you become more successful. Now, the next thing is make a plan. You need to make a list. Now, someone told me a few months ago that, make a list of all those things that you have to do and the ones you keep putting off. And it's amazing, actually, how one procrastinates when you see something on the list that you really don't want to do. And mine was just sorting out a stack of papers, and I put it off for months and months and months. And a stack that was that small was literally like this and was falling all over the place, and I had to do it. But making that list and prioritizing what was important was fantastic, because sorting out those papers didn't get me anywhere, but it did get me further towards me achieving my goal, because that was out of the way. And instead of thinking at the back of my mind all the time, oh, I've got to do it, I've got to do it, I've got to do it, and slowing myself down, it was out the way and I was ready to do my next tasks. So make a plan. It is very important. Write it down again. You will have your goals and your plan in front of you, and you'll be able to see what you need to do. Now, take action of some kind immediately. Well, like I said in number 4, making a plan, I did take action. I did clear out my papers. And no matter how small it is, just do something that will put you that little bit nearer your goal. It doesn't matter what it is. You know, if your goal is painting the garden shed, you know, perhaps you want to just look at the colours that you might want to paint your shed. It doesn't have to be a massive thing. You don't have to go out and paint the whole shed in the next couple of hours. So, you know, just take a small piece of action and you'll be amazed how positive you feel and how energized you'll feel. And number 6, take action daily. Again, you know, short-term goals, you might have a goal or 2 or 3, but do something for each goal daily and get yourself in the routine of doing it. Like my action that I do daily, which has got nothing to do with the goals that I'm working on or my business, but my action is that I go swimming every morning during the week, and that is something that I cannot actually go without. I've become a bit OCD about it, because that hour when I swim, I can sort everything out of my mind, what I have to do, what I'm going to do next, how the day is going to go. And no matter if something comes up in the day that puts me off track, I can then get back to it. But I do have that routine, and that is my taking action daily. That helps results. It helps my brain. I am positive, and you know, I feel that I've achieved something at the end of the day. And number 7, never ever give up. Please don't give up, because you don't know how close you could be to getting what you want. And the feeling of giving up and the feeling of disappointment towards yourself is not nice. Don't do it. And you don't have to give up. If something's not working, go to the next thing. But keep going, keep taking action, keep putting your goals on paper, writing your plan, doing something. And you can't fail, because those that do nothing achieve nothing. And that's the end of it. But if you put yourself out there, challenge yourself, know that you're worth it, you can put your mind to anything, you really will feel sweet success. And come on, guys, Christmas is coming. So, you know, let's get that money in, let's get the business going. And if you would like to join my business and get even more cash going in, do click the link below, and I'm here to help you. Just get in touch. You can Skype me, email me, or call me. You know, I'm here to help you, and let's put those goals into action and, you know, get going for Christmas and for a fantastic new year. So to your success, as always.